Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
This here's episode 44.
44. 4 for 4.
4 for 4.
As always, I'm Big Cass.
And I'm that guy PM.
And we back at you another
week.
Another week for your viewing pleasure.
And listening.
As always, like and subscribe. All that good jazz.
Hit that notification bell.
Yeah,
leave some comments.
All that good shit.
Yes, sir.
How you doing today, brother?
Shit, I'm alright, man. How about yourself?
I'm here. Tired. We goddamn it, we here. We rocking. We rocking, man. Well, I guess we hanging on RIPs.
I don't have any. I know somebody died, but
yeah, that's a blessing that we don't have those.
Yeah.
But
it's a week of shenanigans, though.
Huh?
Just a week of shenanigans.
Yeah. I figure we started off last by talking about the smack heard around the world.
Yeah.
Let's start this one off talking about the fallout of the smack from around the world. You see what they doing to old Will?
Only thing I seen was they banned him from the Oscars, future Oscars, and the something else.
He's off the board.
The board, yeah.
He they halted the filming of Bad Boys 4.
Oh shit.
Netflix and Sony backed out of movies that they were doing with him. They paused the production of Bad Boys 4 until they assess the fallout from all this shit.
Okay. I seen something about Deadshot too.
Yeah. I think that's the one Sony backing out of.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because there's another one, a Netflix movie he was about to do that they backed out of. And luckily, Will got a whole bunch of money and shit, so that like you can really. He just gonna have to sit his ass down.
You gotta sit down for a minute and give somebody else a chance to make a name for themselves. Because, he did what he did. And
yeah.
It is what it is.
He too big to cancel.
Yeah.
That goddamn evil villain of a wife of his, boy, she
even said she didn't approve of it.
I'm so sick of her throwing that nigga under the bus. You can't support this nigga ever.
I think he likes it.
I think so too.
It's like one of those dominatrix things where he's the submissive.
It must be, bro.
In the relationship.
There's no way. You just gonna keep doing this to me all the time.
Yeah, she didn't have his back really.
Never, bro. Ever.
Alright, that's crazy, bro.
Oh my God, man. Shout out to Will.
Yeah, Willard Carroll Smith II.
Is that his name?
Willard Carroll Smith II.
That's Will's whole name?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big article about it, so I wrote it down as a fun fact, and it's kind of funny that you talked about that first.
Okay.
Yeah, Willard Carroll Smith II.
Carol. Like a white woman.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's why I had to pause.
Somebody named his daddy that.
I had to pause the TV to make sure that I seen it right.
Okay.
Spelled with 2 L's.
All right, then. All right, Carol. Yeah, man, there's a little fallout from that shit, man. He'll be all right, though.
He'll bounce back or go into hiding,
Yeah, no,
he might find Tupac. Tupac might call him and tell him to come to his island. He can hide out there.
I don't know. Him and Tupac should have beef. As much as she carry on about that nigga.
Tupac is reformed now. So, on the island he learned some things.
Freaky things. All kinds of things. Oh my God.
That was a good one. Speaking of freaky things, I titled this one Mile Hijacking.
Oh, all right.
Passenger accused of masturbating 4 times on a Southwest flight.
I saw that and I didn't get a chance to jot it down because I was driving.
This is a thing this year. Okay. Unprovoked attacks.
Unprovoked attacks and unprovoked random masturbation.
Random masturbations, exactly.
We've talked about random masturbation at least 5 times on this pod.
It says a Southwest Airlines flight from Seattle to Phoenix turned into a touchy situation after one of the passengers reportedly pulled down his pants and masturbated at least 4 times in front of a female passenger during the 3-hour flight.
He had 3 hours of jack time.
And somebody watched it. It says,
Surprised they didn't record it. Like everything. Okay,
she
go
did.
ahead. Go ahead.
It says Antonio Sherrod McGarity was arrested in Phoenix when Southwest Flight 3814 landed at Sky Harbor.
So he spent his hard-earned money to get on a plane and jack off.
Yeah.
To go to jail somewhere that he doesn't live.
Exactly. It says Garrity admitted the public masturbation and said he didn't do anything wrong.
So there's nothing wrong with just jerking off multiple times.
Here's his excuse. He added that he thought the whole incident was kind of kinky, according to the document, which gave only the man's name. You know what I'm saying? It says shortly after the plane took off, McGarity exposed his penis by pulling down his pants and shorts and began masturbating. The woman seated next to him reacted by taking pictures of him engaged in the act. After he fell asleep, the female passenger told a crew member about her experience.
Went to sleep
and allowed her to move to another seat. The woman later told Phoenix police officers that she saw the man masturbate 4 times using both hands.
Ambidextrous.
She also...
And then gave himself a stranger. He gave himself a mile-high club stranger.
A personal. It says she also suspected he reached orgasm at least once since she saw him licking a white substance from his fingers.
This nigga next level nasty. He done caught the gravy and tasted it.
He's full of himself.
Oh.
It says McGarity allegedly admitting masturbation to orgasm to FBI agents and said he asked the woman who reported it if she minded him doing it.
Say, you mind if I get this together real quick?
And he said the woman simply put her hands in the air and said, it really doesn't matter. So I guess at that time when he asked, he was already out and exposed.
I say, you mind? Is this okay with you? You mind if I...
He's facing charges for lewd, indecent, or obscene acts on an aircraft.
Oh my God!
And Southwest has placed McGarity on a no-fly list for his rest of his life. Yeah, man.
My God!
Mile high jacking, bro.
He gave himself a mile high stranger.
Nasty motherfucker.
This nigga said she said he hit himself with both hands.
Because I was gonna put him as a fecal, but I was like, nah, he's not worthy. He didn't look nobody in the eye except for that one lady.
All right,
I'm like the Starbucks dude in Florida.
Check this. So, all right, I had this dude listed as a fecal too, right?
Yeah.
But since we just doing this, this guy's name is Blake Rayne. He's 27, right?
Yeah.
He is a self-proclaimed homeless male model who was arrested in Miami Beach on Friday for masturbating in front of strangers at Starbucks.
Oh, that's the dude.
Is that him?
That's the dude I had. That was my Florida dude.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was in front of the flag, looking at everybody in the eye and shit.
Yeah. Is it the same one? Because they chased him outside and tased him and shit.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I couldn't remember, yeah. All right.
Ooh. Yeah, that was one of my Florida guys a couple weeks ago.
Nasty nigga, man.
That's what I said.
Nasty nigga,
unprovoked attacks and random acts of masturbation.
Acts of masturbation, bro. It's real. There's some fishy business going on in the crypto world.
I've heard.
There's a few things going on, but this one ain't necessarily got to do with crypto, but he just Some motherfuckers is fucked over, man. There's a dude named Gerald Cotton
Uh-huh.
who allegedly died on his honeymoon due to some type of a stomach virus in another country.
Mm-hmm.
But they haven't recovered anybody. No one really knows if he's dead. He can't. They can't really prove it, but it seems like he's dead.
Right.
But the thing about it is, he was an investment trader, and he is the only one that knew the passwords to these people's accounts where their money was invested in. And so now people can't access upwards of combined $250 million worth of cryptocurrency.
Damn. So what happens to it? Is it lost and is it void or what?
Well, no, they don't really know, because first of all, they don't really know if he's dead.
I
They think he's dead. I don't think he's dead either. I
He
think
went to where? Where'd he go?
It just said another country. Yeah. I think my man took that 250 to one of them countries that don't extradite.
Uh-huh.
And he's about to have himself a great little life.
Hell yeah. 250 million? Shit. All he needs is $1 million to eat off of.
Yeah.
That's it. And pay rent or whatever and lay low.
Hey, I got another one for you. So you segued it perfectly. I was going to bring it up down the road. So it's some more crypto shit, man. It's this dude who is a crypto billionaire, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't misquote me, but he is worth around $24 billion.
Of crypto money?
Real money, crypto money.
Oh, shit.
He's a 30-year-old named Sam Bankman-Fried.
Bankman. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Fried?
Fried.
Oh, okay.
Bankman-Fried.
All right.
He's worth $24 billion. And my man is just chilling. He drives a Corolla. He sleeps on a beanbag in his front room. He lives in a little apartment. And he
I don't blame him.
Intends to give away 99% of his earnings yearly. And he's just going to live off 1%, which is around $100,000.
Damn.
And he's doing it in a... Alright. Sam Bankman, one of the richest people in the world, told Bloomberg on Sunday that he will keep 1% of his earnings each year, a little around $100,000, if not a little bit more. Every other dollar or Bitcoin will be given away under the philosophies of effective altruism and earning to give.
Mm-hmm. Never heard of that, but
basically, it's the way the trickle down effect should work if people weren't greedy.
okay. Where the ball gets bigger and bigger the further down it goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said you pretty quickly run out of really effective ways to make yourself happier by spending money, Bankman told Bloomberg. He said, I don't want a yacht or anything like that. He said, I'm just good at what I do. According to Forbes, Bankman-Fried's current net worth is $24 billion. In 2021, investors valued FTX, which is his thing, at $18 billion, and there has been rapid growth since. By January 2022, the exchange and its U.S. operations hit a combined value of $40 billion. So the company's worth $40 billion, and he himself is worth $24 billion. And he's going to give away
a lot of money
to different charities, different things, different
each year.
Everything he can find.
That's cool, man.
To give, yeah. Yeah, dude is dope.
100,000 get you a long way in a year, shit.
Yeah, it is. I mean, if you're not living crazy, I mean, you gotta think doctors and shit make around that, bro. You can live
real good.
Yeah.
If you're not living above your means, you
still
live good.
I'll tell you what, though, and I couldn't give away that much of my earnings. 30-40% maybe, but I just can't give away.
I think that's the real tithing.
Yeah.
That, I'm like, You gonna tie it to the world.
Yeah.
Don't tie it to. Well, I ain't gonna say.
Yeah, don't say that on here. But I'm with you 100%.
But y'all understand.
I always personally believe if I'm gonna give back, I'll just go give back.
Yeah.
I can get in my car and go find somebody to give to.
Exactly. There's some days where I see them people on the what you call it, I don't know necessarily call them panhandlers, but especially the people like that's out there for like funerals or where they fundraisers.
Yeah.
That,
I always get a fundraiser and shit like that.
That makes sense, but you ain't watching my car.
But and this is my thing. Like not even just those people. Like I got loved ones and things that be in situations, bro. Before I go do that, I'll go take care of one of them.
Right.
Let me put my hands on the people I help.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that does make sense.
I'm not about to just let you take my shit and hope and pray that you did what you're supposed to do.
Oh, here's one. That segues into that.
Okay, what's that, man?
This dude named, I found it, I didn't get the whole article, but I got bits and pieces from it. This dude named Brandon Tamayo.
Okay.
They didn't say where he was from because it was like on some, how they do the
chop it up and make
TikTok
you wanna,
type. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a former Walmart employee that was a door greeter who looked away when he saw people stealing diapers or baby formula.
My nigga.
He said he did it because Walmart has no incentive to report shoplifters.
No.
So he was like, well, these people, he looks at the receipt in the cart, and if he's seen somebody that had the diapers or baby formula, he just be like, well.
Your receipt's fine.
Yeah.
I feel him though.
Yes.
You don't get no extra. You don't get no kudos or nothing for stopping a motherfucker from taking that.
Nah. Especially something like that.
And if you taking that,
even if I seen it was food and it wasn't over excessive.
Yeah.
All right, good. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll get it back through insurance money. Or from something else that they said they rolled back a price on, but overpriced it.
But overpriced it in the first place.
Then had you buy insurance knowing that it's gone.
Yeah, because that's how they get down. That's how they get down.
That's it, man. I thought that was dope because I would do the same thing.
Hell yeah.
Especially if you're not being overly greedy. You just trying to get by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shout out to you, Brandon Tamayo. Hope I'm saying your name right.
Shout out to that nigga. Shout out to you, Brandon Tamayo. So I'm trying to find information about this lawsuit about this goddamn doctor that was using his own semen to impregnate these women. Yeah, he was don't quote me, but he's an artificial insemination type doctor.
Turkey baster.
Yeah, turkey baster doctor.
He gonna pull up on you.
Pull up on you. And he had got the lady had the baby in like the 70s. This baby's grown.
Yeah.
And she kind of wanted to
know her biological
father, so she did some of that
like 23andMe type
23andMe, Ancestry.com shit. And all roads led back to the doctor that did the insemination, man. Yeah. And I think I might have deleted this damn. Oh, that's trash. I deleted the story with all the names, but you get the gist of it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he did.
Did he get in trouble or anything for
it? Yeah, he's jammed up because apparently, man, I lost the notes for this. He apparently this is not the first time he's did this, so they kind of went and dug a little deeper and found out how much he had been rocking. Bam, there it is. And she's currently suing him and was awarded $5.25 million after doctor secretly used his own sperm to impregnate her 45 years ago.
Damn.
It was in Vermont. A jury in Vermont court returned a verdict the day after being deliberation, awarding Cheryl Rozul $250,000 in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages from Dr. John Coates of Vermont, who used his own sperm during an artificial insemination procedure in 1977. Coates had agreed to artificially inseminate Cheryl with genetic material from an unnamed medical student. And because he wasn't lying, he was a graduate. In 2018, Cheryl and her husband Peter Rosu found out that Coates is the biological father of their now grown daughter. Cheryl and Peter discovered Coates was the biological father after the daughter began learning more about her father via DNA testing. Dr. John Coates, you nasty motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the wife's husband, I guess, couldn't produce.
Probably not. If they went that route.
Yeah. Now I thought because it sounded kind of horrible at first because it sounded like they were supposed to use his.
No.
But they used somebody else's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
he was
how could you get
blanks.
mad about that? I mean,
you ain't supposed to use the. And see, and this is the thing. Like, I don't know, when you go to them sperm banks and shit,
yeah.
they have a outlook of the person that it came from.
Oh, you mean characteristics and shit like that?
That was supposed to be a younger medical student. Da 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 da. I just remember we was watching that show, and she was like, "Yeah, no matter how many, all the times you've been here, we've got it all. Nobody.
Oh
wants
yeah,
it.
on Bust Down. Okay, yeah.
Nobody wants your.
Yeah.
Everybody get to looking at what he got going on. It's like, nah. So. Yeah. So. You are not supposed to be using your own fluids.
I mean,
to impregnate your patients. That
was what Buddy was doing though. The one I talked about overseas. He was pulling up on motherfuckers in the truck.
That's my nigga that's selling that shit at the back of his car, at the back of his van. He pulling up and getting it on.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, because he had over like 200 and some kids and he was trying to go for 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But even with that, them people was signing up for that.
They was. They did.
So if you go in somewhere and you think, goddamn it, this ain't, and then it's this nigga.
You think he used the same turkey baster?
Probably.
Nasty.
He probably did.
Just nasty.
Ugh. All them turkeys been basted. That's... Freaky things.
Freaky things.
All kinds of things. Freaky things. You see the bullshit with the Black Lives Matter people?
$6 million house. Everybody's going off on it. It's all these influencers and shit. You can see videos of it. They motherfuckers is mad about that shit.
Listen, bro. Cause this is my thing.
And we said it a long time ago.
I think I said it on here, bro. I do not agree with the organization.
Nope. The message, yes.
The message, yes. But nigga, take that organization and shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
And clearly, look what they say. She used donations to buy a $6 million mansion in California.
Is this the president? See?
According to new shocking reports from the leaders of Black Lives Matter, Patisse Kohler, Alicia Garraza, and Abdullah, according to the video last summer, recently kind of like that. First, the women are sitting outside the secretly bought $6 million mansion as they marked the first anniversary of the murder of George Floyd. The lavish home was reportedly bought with donations from, and now they're saying it was bought as a workspace.
Or like a church. So why not make it a community center?
Yeah. This is your house. Raggedy motherfucker. You're just trying to cover your bases and call it a workspace.
You could have built a community center and put your house inside the community center.
Yeah.
Like a Batman type deal where you press a secret door and you go in that motherfucker.
Even if not even that, like you could just build it on and have it separate.
Yeah.
Like separated, like it can be attached but
I
separated.
stayed next door to it.
Yeah. The 6,500 square foot estate has over 6 bedrooms and bathrooms, multiple fireplaces, a pool, a parking lot for more than 20 cars. The home was reportedly purchased back in October 2020 with the funds that had been donated to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation.
They didn't even wait.
It was purchased by Rayne Pascal 2 weeks after the Black Lives Matter received $66.5 million from its fiscal sponsor. Pascal is the financial manager for them people in an LLC operated by Patrice Cullins and her spouse, Janan Khan. Ownership of the property was then transferred to an LLC in Delaware, which ensured that the property owner wouldn't be revealed.
And he what? He insured?
Ensured that the property owner wouldn't be revealed.
Wow.
They did a bunch of cloak and dagger shit with the money, and now it's coming out that, hey man.
So they didn't wait. They should have cloaked it a little bit more. Like I said, build a community center and then have your shit around it.
Yeah.
I mean, your community center is pretty much you can go in there and do whatever you want to. It's yours.
Yeah.
Need I say it? Niggas.
Yeah.
I guess Black Lives Mansion.
They're saying that it's always planned to be disclosed as the homes, as a business in the home's legal filings, and it says it doesn't service anyone's personal residence. Yes, the fuck it is somebody's personal residence. One of you niggas.
Well, because it has a 20-car parking lot?
And because they basically what I be saying about shit all the time, they got to transfer it into an LLC.
Right.
So if I transfer my cars and shit into my LLC,
it's your business vehicle.
Or my house into my LLC, this is a workspace.
This isn't a living quarter or residence.
They playing the paperwork game.
Yeah.
But that's y'all bought that motherfucking house with them people money. That's why I would never in my life donate to that shit. I'll go help out some black folks.
You might as
well. That lives matter.
Right. We don't Black Lives Mansion over here. Shit, that's some bullshit. I saw that shit. I was like, I told motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Y'all going around painting the streets and shit. And
whenever
the message is out there. Bro.
Yeah. Now I said I'm all for the message, bro. Just not the business.
Not the business.
Man, whenever anything is going on and money can be generated, you will find crooks. That no bullshit, bro. I sit around and watch fucking American Greed for hours on end. Ooh, pardon me, y'all. Have you ever watched American Greed?
I heard of it.
Bro, you gotta watch this shit. It is 15 seasons of all of the craziest blue collar, that type of crime you can goddamn muster up and find, bro. It's so much shit.
That's fucked up.
And a lot of these people be full blown geniuses, nigga, and they plans be fucking foolproof, and they get greedy and do too much.
That's what gets them caught up.
And that's why it's called American Greed. All these people just did too much.
I learned about that at a young age.
Ponzi schemes, robbing people to pay Paul, fake life insurance, this and third. There was so much craziness on American Greed, man. I recommend everybody watch that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
They stealing. But we knew they was stealing. I knew they was stealing.
Mean, sometimes, I get that the cup overflows and you got to scrape off the top. That's going to happen. But $6 million home?
Yeah. And that's the thing. If they'd have bought some normal shit.
Yeah. Nobody would say shit.
Now, you know what I don't like, though? So many other charities and shit, right? Mm-hmm. That they never get down to the nitty gritty of what happened to the money and this and the third. But because and I'm not saying what they did was right at all, but I'm saying that they made it a point to find out what's going on with Black Lives Matter because they didn't discredit it. But there's so many other things, nigga. They've been saving the fucking children from hunger. These little niggas are still hungry every day of the week for 20, 30 years. Who the fuck knows what happened to all that money that was supposed to go to Haiti when they had all them storms and shit.
And I thought them trained flies only live for like a day or two. How come it's always that same fly on somebody's face?
Nope.
Or in they bowl of...
We're not doing that one.
Those bowl of soup. It happened.
That motherfucker be... Hey, that motherfucker...
Yep, right there. It's always right there.
They just be winking.
You know what? They be like, all right, cut. Go get the fly.
Go get the fly. They got that motherfucker on a string.
Hell yeah.
Walk over and land it on the little nigga face.
extra invisible threading, so you can make it realistic look.
Like I want to know. Go dig into the motherfucking American Cancer Society. How many niggas got $6 million houses on their little board? Like I said, I'm not saying what they did was right.
Nah.
You motherfuckers should be hung from the rafters, but it should be some other motherfuckers too, because
yeah.
wherever there's charitable shit,
look into that shit.
Because it's crooks somewhere.
Hell yeah, they gotta be crooks.
Good motherfuckers.
Especially non-profit shit.
Yeah.
That's some good, what you say, cloak and dagger and shit.
Yeah, man. A majority of people, and I think like this, and a lot of people don't, majority of people aren't good people.
Oh, man, hell yeah.
And then when those people find good people, they take full advantage of them.
They always will.
So
they always will.
You might have the best intentions in the world, but that person is about to
sabotage
your ass
shit.
dry. Yeah. And anybody else that rode in the boat with y'all.
That is crazy. Shit. Now, let's change it up a little bit. What you feel about this, man? So a Japanese couple, they divorce and remarry every 3 years. And when they do this, they do it to change the name, the last name, to each other's families.
They got a bunch of names.
Well, no, just the two back and forth.
Oh,
so every 3 years, this person would probably be their last name be Jones, and then they're divorced and then get remarried as Smiths. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Oh, because they wanted to honor each other's families.
Okay.
And the wife said that she never really wanted to give up her last name, and Japan allows this. So. Yeah, that's what they've been doing for the last, 12 years.
How about to say, I guess that's Japan, because here she wouldn't have to give up her name.
Okay.
I have a hyphenated last name.
Right.
Because my mother never changed her name.
Understood.
When she married my father.
Okay.
And on the first 2 marriages or whatever, to each other. And then when she married my stepfather, she never changed her name. My mama kept her name the whole go.
Okay.
And actually, this time when my mother and my father got remarried, because you niggas is crazy, she hyphenated her name like mine.
Oh, for real?
She took his last name, but she kept hers. So her last name is 2 last names like mine is now. Sorry. My mama kept her
maiden name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kept her maiden name.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Hell, they do it in Hispanic culture. So.
Which is probably a good idea. Cause
it is, because you remember where you come from.
Well, that and it was my grandfather's name. He only, it's because my grandma took it. And then he had it's my mama and her brother, and they only had one son. My mama had me, and my uncle had a son, and my uncle's son plays for the same team.
Oh, okay.
So he ain't making no babies.
Hey.
So it was a good thing, and I don't know, they didn't see any of that in hindsight.
No, they didn't.
But it's just, it worked out that the name is still rocking and rolling.
That's what's up. I think about that with people with like a lot of girls in their family.
Yeah.
Like, or it's totally nothing but women. You know what I mean? So.
As I told my son, man, you got to keep it going, bro. Because I got 5 daughters in you.
That's right.
If the world works the way it's supposed to work, my daughters will find a husband, get married, take his name.
Right.
And now my name just kind of fizzles out. You got a goddamn son, I need you to go over here and then procreate, buddy.
Unless you just had a horrible last name, and what's an unacceptable last name that you wouldn't take?
That I wouldn't take?
Yeah. Like say you was born with it, so you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
You got to take it, but I mean, like if you had a chance to change it when you got married, you know what I'm saying. What's a horrible last name that you would change?
I don't know. It had to be anything that had to do with dick.
Like Wienerhausen.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, like Dick Garbler or some shit like that. I just can't think of none off the top of my head, but I've seen some horrible last names. I'm like, ugh.
Like You know, in today's world, you know, you got like butts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
My nigga last name is Butts, and that's what I call him because we was on the football team together, so he always called me Dorsey. I go, "What's up, Butts?"
Like
Yeah.
when I was working in fulfillment, this dude's name was Jack Boff.
Jack Boff?
Yeah, Boff.
Nope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, here goes Jack Boff again. He ordered a lot of shit too.
When I was my first job when I was like 15 was at a McDonald's, and the owner of the McDonald's, he owned the one I worked at, and he owned another one, and that nigga's name was Dick Steele.
Oh, he's porno?
And he used to tickle me because you know how paperwork is. So on paperwork it says Steele Dick.
But they gave him hell.
Oh, he hated me. That nigga fired me. Yeah, fired my ass, boy. I had all types of jokes. You know I got jokes.
Yeah.
Bro, I had all types of jokes for that nigga. And I was like 15. Nigga, I ain't even have to.
No filters.
Nah.
They all just singing.
Yeah, just bing, bing, bong, bong, bong. Yeah.
Because you had all day to think about it.
Yeah. Steel Dick, nigga. That was that nigga name. Rich Dick Steele, nigga. Steel Dick.
You sound like a character from Bucky Larson.
I say Chips know about it because Chips worked at the other one.
Oh,
The other McDonald's he owned.
On Washington Street, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
Yeah. He owned the one in Washington Square and the one on Washington Street. I worked the one in Washington Square. Steel Dick. Oh my God.
He probably thought that was the coolest name ever.
Yeah, until he realized it wasn't. Fucking weirdo. He was a real asshole too, man. He was a real fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Back you know, I got an unofficial segment of the show called Dummies of the Week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think I started last week.
Okay.
It's unofficial. I don't want to have to keep up with it. but if niggas fall in it,
Hey, I feel you.
we dummies of the week. All right, we got 2 men, black men, who have been charged in the shooting death of a off-duty Texas deputy in a grocery store parking lot. Investigators believe it was all behind these niggas stealing catalytic converters.
Oh, wow. Okay. They going for the platinum.
And got all day.
Damn.
According to reports, the deputy had just came out of Joe V's Smart Shop with his wife when he saw a Nissan Altima backed up to his truck and 2 males under the truck, possibly a catalytic converter that was being stolen. Harris County Sheriff Juice Gonzalez said the deputy was shot as he approached the suspect's vehicle, which had 3 people inside. The deputy managed to return fire and shot at least 2 suspects. The officer was then taken to the hospital where he later died. Joshua Stewart, 23, and Frederick Clark, 19, arrived at the hospital in the suspect's vehicle.
What?
A short time later with gunshot wounds. Both are being charged with capital murder.
Damn. They should have went to the veterinarian.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I was going to save mine, but it kind of fits with your dummies of the week. That's kind of funny.
These goddamn dummies.
So I got an 18-year-old Las Vegas high school student.
Okay.
Mr. Kamari Oliver. He's arrested after police found his math homework. All right. So it says Kamari Oliver.
Motherfucker.
Exactly.
No.
What? Oh, you had the same
Yes.
thing? Oh, my bad.
No, let's go ahead and talk about
All
it.
right. So this is Kamari Oliver, a high school student in the Clark County School District in Vegas.
There you go, right there. You go ahead and get it off the list.
He now faces charges of murder, robbery, burglary, and kidnapping in connection with a botched home invasion that left a woman dead.
Yep.
So Natalie Mandeli, she was shot in her Las Vegas home on March 25th after a group of suspects broke in. Yep. After a group of suspects broke in and demanded she hand over cash and other valuables. Mandeli attempted to use her own firearm to defend herself, but when she was shot, and then the police believe that the home was targeted because Mandeli's boyfriend is known for selling expensive jewelry. All right. It says the four suspects, which I don't know why they didn't talk about them either, but it says 3 men and a woman were then spotted by said boyfriend fleeing the scene in a white Mercedes sedan. The boyfriend, at the time, was returning home. He pursued them in his car and forced the vehicle to ram into a wall. The suspects then hopped out on foot, and the police found or discovered $5,000 in cash and a red backpack inside the Mercedes. And inside of this red backpack, was a Chromebook, along with a notebook of schoolwork that said math. And it says in the top right corner of the school book, the name Kamari Oliver, 5th period.
This nigga is a goddamn genius.
Yeah, so they visited the school and learned that he had unexcused absences for the last 2 periods on the same day of the robbery.
Motherfucker.
He was arrested at the high school on March 28th, so 3 days later. And then they questioned him about a burn and laceration he had above his right eye. Oliver was asked about his injuries. Police, they said he stated that he was in a fight at a party over the weekend when confronted about the murder. And so Oliver stated he wanted a lawyer and all questioning stopped. So they obtained cameras footage disposing of the murder of Oliver disposing of the murder weapon near the crime scene. And then it says, this is from his lawyer. He says, I think the evidence is going to show he never went inside that house.
It doesn't matter.
Right. He's an 18-year-old with no prior criminal history as an adult or juvenile. We believe the facts are going to show that he was not involved in any murder. I believe that is Ronnie O'Neal that he has for a lawyer.
This the thing, man. We talk about this shit all the time, bro. And not to like serious it out, but we just had the conversation a couple pods ago about motherfuckers needing to understand the laws that they breaking.
Yeah.
We just had this conversation. And this is the thing. You watch like First 48, and they get them motherfuckers in the room, and they convince them that pinpointing who the shooter is can get them to go home. But the thing about it is, if you're involved in any way, shape, form, or fashion in that type of a murder, it's capital murder, bro.
Yeah, you better ask for immunity if you're going to snitch.
Yeah.
You better ask for something.
Fuck that lighter saying and shit. And I'm not condoning snitching at all. But they really play on that. And motherfuckers be thinking, well, I didn't pull the trigger, so I didn't. Nigga, listen, bro. Capital murder is so motherfucking serious. If I call you for some shit, and you show up and get fucking smoked, and you got smoked legitimately by this nigga. Say I call you because the nigga over there in that chair got a goddamn problem. I call you.
Right.
You show up, confront Buddy, and he smokes you. But he was well within his rights to do it.
Right.
Nigga, as long as they can prove that I set this whole thing in play, I will get charged with your murder.
Yeah, because you caused the interaction.
Yeah. So it's not about who pulled the trigger. It's about the course of action that led to this.
Right.
So his lawyer is a fucking idiot.
Very much so. And I was thinking back to an episode of Teenage Killers that I was watching on YouTube. And this dude got him, his buddy, and 2 girls that they just happened to pick up on their way to go do something in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Now, him and his buddy did go in the house. Mm-hmm. You know, the 2 girls, they would just happen to be walking on the street, and they was like, hey, you need a ride? Yeah. They didn't know they was going over there. And now they doing damn near what? Yeah. She was doing like, 20 to 25 years in prison?
I talk to my kids about it all the time. I remember, like, growing up with me and all my guys, we had, like, rules. Like, if we was on some shit, niggas had to make you fully aware of what was about to happen in this car.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I don't know if you want to ride. We about to go bam, 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 bam.
Right.
And so now that is completely up to you if you want to go on this mission or if you want to sit this one out.
Because you're aware of what's going on or what's in the vehicle.
And it used to be like, we used to get in the car like, hey man, whatever you got on you is yours. Because if we get pulled over, you're not about to stash your shit under the seat. Mm-hmm. And now we all go down for what's under the seat of my car. Then I end up with the blunt force of it because it's my car.
It's my car.
Because possession is 9/10 of the law and all this goofy shit, bro. If you got some shit in your motherfucking pocket, my nigga, it's yours.
Yep.
Yeah, but, hey.
You know how they ride around here.
Yeah. Man.
That's some messed up stuff. Like,
yeah, but his lawyer's a fucking dodo. His lawyer's a goddamn idiot, man.
Let the record show.
Let the record show he's a motherfucking idiot,
man. I'm a goddamn liar.
I got one for you, man. I got two. We're running back to back because they in the same thing, but they two sides of the same coin. You feel me?
Right. We
got a Compton man who robbed more than 20 gay men that he met on Grindr.
I saw that. Yeah.
Derek Patterson, 22. He's charged with federal criminal complaints and with one count of robbery, a bunch of other shit. This nigga been over years have been meeting motherfuckers on there, taking them and robbing them. They could doing horrible shit to them, bro.
Cause there's some nasty motherfuckers on there.
Yeah,
they will pay.
And that's what he been doing. He been pretending to be gay, and goddamn it, getting them niggas in there and busting them down.
He's a brother, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Young dude too, 22.
Yeah.
He been on a motherfucking fake gay robbing spree, nigga. Yeah, hey man, be careful on them goddamn dating apps, especially them motherfucking looses of goose apps like Tinder and all this other Grindr shit, man. Shit.
Like, I wonder how long it took him to figure that out, though, to start doing that.
Yeah.
So if he's been doing it, you said years or months?
It should have been a couple years.
Yeah, so if he's been doing that for years.
Now, my thing is, and they just got him, technically that's a hate crime, right?
No, he's not robbing them for being gay.
But he's targeting them for being gay.
I think it's because it might be easy for him to say, bring some monies. Like, he might be trying to prostitute himself out.
I know, but his intention, he's targeting gay people.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at it because, like, I don't think you can do women like that. Like, you can't tell a woman to meet up with you and bring some extra cash. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. Either way, it's still a bunch of robberies. And it's federal robbery.
And then he's looking at it, too, like, if I robbed you and you came to meet up and do some nasty shit, how you going to tell about you to come and do some nasty shit?
Yeah. Clearly they telling. Clearly they motherfucking telling. Cause
but it took 2 years or a couple years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they probably felt that they had a hate crime. They probably felt that way, and it was a crime of prostitution.
So now I take you to the other side of the same coin.
All right.
I'm telling y'all, be careful on these dating apps. We got the Tinder serial killer.
Oh.
He a black dude too.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
How long he been doing this?
For 4 years ago. A suspected serial killer has been. Oh, this nigga special. Let me run this down. Because I remember reading this when I was logging it in for my shit. Yeah. A suspected serial killer has been indicted in the murder of a New York City nurse whom he met on Tinder 4 years ago. Then Darnell Drayton was arraigned Friday in Queens Supreme Court for the murder of Samantha Stewart after spending 4 years behind bars in Los Angeles. They caught the nigga 4 years ago, but because of COVID and a bunch of other shit,
released him.
They been just holding him in California. Okay. And now he's finally been transferred over to face these charges in New York.
Oh, all right.
But with these type of charges, nigga, no matter how long we hold you somewhere, it ain't like you going home. But this shit gets real. I got you. Arraigned Friday in Queens Supreme Court for the murder of Samantha Stewart after spending 4 years behind bars in Los Angeles. Prosecutors say Drayton and Stewart met in person in July 2018 after getting to know one another on the popular dating app Tinder. After going on a date, the pair returned to Stewart's Springfield Garden, Queens home. Once there, Drayton beat and strangled the 29-year-old woman to death before having sex with her deceased body.
Oh, he's in the neck row. Okay.
After killing her, Drayton fled to Los Angeles using her credit card to purchase his flight. Days later, he was tracked down in an LA hotel where investigators found him holding another woman hostage after sexually assaulting her.
Damn.
They tracked this nigga down as they figured out who he was, and when they went to goddamn serve the motherfucking warrant, he had a motherfucker in there tied up that he had already holding hostage that he had just finished raping.
It's Buffalo Bill.
Yeah. It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. Drayton remained in custody in California before he was extradited to New York last week. Because he was facing charges on the rape and the and the kidnap
already.
When they served the warrant, that was in L.A.
Oh.
So that rape and kidnapping had to be dealt with in Los Angeles before he could be sent to New York to deal with this murder. The two cases are not the only ones linked to Drayton. Another one is linked to Drayton. During his interview with the police in 2018 after his arrest, he confessed to killing at least 6 other women and that he had met on the dating app site between the two states. While he was being linked to several rapes, investigators are still looking to additional murders he has confessed to. So they're still building more shit.
Damn.
My nigga just been meeting bras on this motherfucker, kidnapping them or raping them. Sometimes he kill them, sometimes he don't.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Seemed like he would kill all of them. Unless he had a passion to get caught. You know, some of them motherfuckers do be wanting to get caught. It's a sick fetish that they have.
Sick motherfucking weirdo.
He's sick.
Yeah. So
he come to get you and you got somebody in the room already.
Already been raped. Got them in there tied up. Long story short. Be careful on these motherfucking dating apps, man.
Man, hell yeah, all of these.
Especially when you goddamn it moving and doing freaky things and all this. I'll let y'all in on the party, man. It's a rapper named Daylight who did a interview on Vlad TV as in whiteface, essentially.
As
Bradley.
Bradley, yeah.
And he was playing his all the way white half brother. And it's the funniest shit it's comedic gold. It's hilarious. It's hilarious, nigga. So anytime you hear me say freaky things, nigga, that came from that interview. Freaky many things. All kinds of things. Freaky things.
That might be the name of this one.
That's it. Freaky things. Freaky things. Freaky motherfucking things. On some freaky, not on some freaky shit, but justice is prevailing in a situation in Florida that us in our community know all too well. Charges dropped against a black man who shot a Florida cop issuing a search warrant.
He was plain clothes, wasn't he? Yeah, because he thought that the motherfucker was trying to get him.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and when he realized they was cops, he stopped shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to shoot cops, nigga. I was trying to shoot an intruder.
Home intruder. Yeah, home intruder.
You niggas came in this motherfucker and didn't announce yourself. Didn't on that weird old motherfucker.
That no-knock shit?
That no-knock, nigga, so I tore your ass up. I got the right to bear arms.
That's why they need to quit doing that shit.
Yeah.
And they want to get mad when they get shot.
Yeah, I got the right to bear arms, but you think you can no-knock my shit. Nigga, I'm gonna blow your shit back.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, first of all.
You an intruder.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
You did not give me a chance to
come to the door or nothing.
Yeah.
You just kicked my shit in. You didn't knock. You didn't see if anybody was here. What if my child was right there? You know?
And even then, they be coming in that motherfucker plain clothes, like you said.
Yeah.
You kick my shit in, you got on jeans and a t-shirt, nigga, I'ma knock your shit. Now, if you got the vest on and this, that, and third with your badge, maybe. But yeah, the charges dropped. Corey Monarch Jr. won't face attempted murder charges after shooting at who he thought were intruders in his home. A black father will not face charges after he fired shots at officers and mistook them for intruders in his Florida home in February. The office of the state's attorney for the First Judicial Circuit of Florida announced that last month the attempted murder charges brought against Corey had been dropped. It said after careful review of the case, it has been determined that there is insufficient proof to establish beyond a reasonable doubt that Corey knew that he was firing at police officers. Said to the press, yes, they said to the press. So, shout out to them for not railroading that nigga.
Right. That's a big shout out to that.
Yeah, cause
that's the same thing that happened to Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the same thing that happened to Turk from Cash Money. Remember when he did like 10?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he served a warrant. They were serving a warrant, and they kicked his shit in, and he got to shooting because he thought it was some niggas,
right?
And they tore that motherfucking apartment up. So like 100 and some odd shots in that bitch. And somehow him and this girl managed to make it up out of there without getting fucked up.
Damn.
But that's what he ended up going to the penitentiary for.
Wow.
For attempted murder on the law or whatever.
Damn. Well, shit. He probably
home now. Now he home. He home. He chilling.
Okay.
But that's what happened.
You fuck with the Young Turks?
I watch it from time to time. I do watch that shit.
They had one on there. It was an Asian lady. They went, but they knocked.
Okay.
But the dude, plain clothes.
Plain clothes.
And he was serving an eviction notice.
Okay.
And
so he was a goddamn municipal officer.
Right.
Like yeah.
But you know, he still got his gun.
Yeah, of course, because they're still cops. Because here now, that's what the sheriffs do.
Okay.
Sheriffs serve evictions and warrants. And
okay.
Yeah.
Well, she confused. She don't know that who he is and what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? She came to the door with a butcher knife. And, you know, they kept trying to tell her over and over with cops or whatever. She's like, nah, I don't, you know, you're not in no uniform. That badge could be anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
However, it escalated to where she wouldn't put down the knife. And they shot and killed her. She did charge, though.
Okay.
She did charge.
All right.
You know? But, yeah, that shit was crazy.
God damn.
It was considered a justified killing.
Of course it was. Yeah, she charged though.
Yeah, you can see it in the video. After a minute, she started coming toward him.
She charged. I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, it's still ugly.
It is.
Do you watch Snowfall? You don't?
No, I never followed it.
Okay. They are. It's gonna get canceled after next season.
It's going to get canceled.
They announced it.
They're going to end it up or what?
Snowfall will officially end with its last season expected to premiere in 2023.
And it came out when?
Which will be the last season will be season 6.
Okay, I thought it came out for like 16 or 17.
They're currently on season 5 right now.
Okay.
But you know it was John Singleton's show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then he died.
Right.
So he got like the first 2 seasons
of his natural materials.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, man, like last season was straight. They done turned it into some weird shit this year.
See?
They done went weird. They got the wrong motherfuckers in place. It's like some weird soap opera shit, bro. It's not, nigga. I've been trying. You know, you try and give shit the benefit of the doubt because you like the show. You invested.
Yeah,
bro. They are. And I was hoping, because it's on FX.
Right.
And I know FX for being pretty good for shows.
They are good on shows.
Strain was fire.
Who?
The Strain. You ever watched The Strain?
I don't think I've even heard of it.
Oh, bro. Jot it down.
The Strain?
The Strain.
All right.
It's about 4 seasons of that shit. And it didn't get canceled. It ran its course. So it's a start and an ending.
All right, cool.
Nigga, The Strain. Oh, it's fire. It's fire. It's like some vampire zombie shit. Fire.
So it's on FX, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Called The Strain. It's get that shit to watch. Sons of Anarchy was fire. It's a bunch of shit that was
Sons
on
of
there.
Anarchy was cold.
Alright. Well, I was...
think.
Nah, the Mayans when I watched the Mayans. But, I was kind of hoping that the Snowfall could get the same grace Sons of Anarchy did. Because Sons of Anarchy got weird. Like, about 5 seasons in.
What you mean?
Just weird shit they was doing, but it only lasted like a season because they took... Clearly somebody took the criticism the right way and got back on track, and it was fine the rest of the go.
Okay.
But one of them seasons, I was like, what the fuck? And then the next season was fine.
Probably when they stole the baby.
It ended up in Ireland and all.
Belfast and all. Yeah.
Man,
you learn about their chapter and shit. I don't care about that shit.
This is stupid. But then they got right back on track.
They did. I knew what you was talking about. I just didn't.
They got right back on track. So I was hoping that Snowfall will be allotted the same grace. But it doesn't seem like it is. And see, I think the reason that it's not is because the original visionary isn't there anymore. See, with Sons of Anarchy, the original visionary is there. Because you know who the writer of that is, right?
Stephen King, right?
No.
Who?
The character that was in the penitentiary with his eyes poked out. The one that had the nurse in there jacking him off and was stabbing niggas with crosses and shit.
I know
He's the writer.
Okay.
That's the writer of Sons of Anarchy.
Okay. And I thought it was Stephen King because he made a cameo appearance.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
He just with it. And that's how the Mayans came about, because Buddy just kept selling FX scripts, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Because dude's a real, like, biker nigga who
he's
just
a real biker.
Wrote some shit and it picked up and became one of the biggest shows ever. But yeah, and I was watching, and what it put it on my heart. I was trying to give the Snowfall some grace and trying, maybe to get better. Nigga, this episode I watched today was so fucking trash. They should all be ashamed of themselves for doing this to this man Vision. God damn it. What's that man's name I just said? John Singleton. Somewhere rolling in his goddamn grave with this shit that they got going on. And I'm already not batting for the head character. The nigga British.
I didn't know that.
He's British and he's doing an American impersonation.
Wait a minute, what's his name?
I don't know.
He's not the dude that was just on Saturday Night Live this weekend.
Yeah.
So he just came out as gay.
No. That's Carmichael.
Okay, all right.
That's Jared Carmichael.
I don't know who he is. That's why
He's a comedian. He's got he used to have a show on Fox called The Carmichael Show. He used to be a writer for Saturday Night Live, a bunch of other shit.
Okay, that makes
sense. He just upped and came out in his last comedy special.
Yeah.
Which is, good for you, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm saying good. I thought that was the dude from Snowfall.
No. That'd be the truth, bucko. But no, dude from Snowfall, I can't remember the nigga name, man, but he's from across the goddamn pond, and he's got a
thespian.
He is, and he got his goddamn LA accent down packed, and I come to find out, Dub C is his coach.
Oh,
from West Side Connection.
Okay, I can see it. He probably taught him to dance and everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Why wouldn't he? But but yeah, man, John Singleton rolling over in his grave, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself, which I did the fucking Snowfall.
Yeah.
I hope you arthritis in your right finger, bitch. Whoever did that to that motherfucking show. Niggas ain't shit, man. Can't leave people in charge of nothing. They working on they done managed to make a plane basically fly off cooking oil for like 5 hours.
That's what's up. They got cars already doing it, why not?
Yeah, they working on some other shit, man.
Oil's drying up.
Yeah.
They don't want to say that.
Yeah, they don't want to say it, but it sounds like
drying up. That's why they're trying to push all these electric
shit. Yeah, crude oil is getting a real shortage. But the world's largest commercial passenger airliner has just completed a 3-hour test flight powered by cooking oil and wasted fats.
That's what's up.
According to Airbus, the test flight lasted around 3 hours and used one Rolls-Royce Trent 900 engine that was running at 100% SAF. I guess it was full throttle.
Yeah.
And it was the SAF was produced. Oh, SAF is the fatty acids and shit. The
saturated
the corn oil fuel,
right?
Basically, and the SAF was produced in Norway and was made by hyperprocessed esters and fatty acids. The fuel was free from aromatics and sulfur, and primarily consisted of used cooking oil and other wasted fats.
So basically, rolling around, he pumping out French fry smell.
Yeah, Crisco, vegetable oil.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I guess that might help the environment.
Yeah, it might, and it might be a little cheaper on some other shit.
They can make it.
Yeah, they can make it. They ain't got to drill for
it.
They can make this shit. Yeah.
Give people some jobs.
Yeah.
Jobs.
Which I don't understand why the fuck they haven't. Well, I guess they've been working on it.
It's like the dude that made the hydropower car, the hydro car.
The one that keeps dying?
Huh?
The one that keeps getting killed?
Yeah.
It's like 4 of them that have been able to make cars run off water, and they keep killing them.
Keep killing them. Like, hey.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it on here.
You're right. We didn't say that.
Yeah, because I was going to talk about it one time, then I figured out it was 4 of them niggas, and so they're just going to keep killing these niggas. Let me stop. They say these niggas is making goddamn cars run off of fucking water?
Yeah.
Pow, nigga.
Better not let that African dude know about it that built his own car out of trash.
Yeah.
Shit's dope.
He built a Lotus, goddamn it. That nigga built some real fly shit out of goddamn trash.
So I got a tangent here since we're talking about this.
Well, run off, brother.
Have you seen the new electric Mustangs?
The car or the truck?
Shit, I don't know.
Cause they got an SUV.
It looks weird, right?
Yeah.
It looks like the Gadget Mobile.
Well, the SUV looks okay. I don't know about it.
Okay, I don't know. This one I seen, it looked weird, but can you still call it a Mustang? Is a Mustang just a design, or was that off the engine?
The design.
All right.
The only true, in my book, the only true American muscle car that's still around is the Corvette.
Okay.
And this is why. There are no cheaper downgraded variations of it. You can't get a V6 Corvette. You can't get a 4-cylinder Corvette. You go buy a goddamn Corvette, it's got a V8 or bigger, and it goes fucking fast.
Right.
The Camaro, you can get from the SS all the way down to a V6.
Okay.
The Monte Carlo, you can get an SS all the way down to a V6 or a 4-cylinder. The Mustang, you can get from the fastest shit in the land to a fucking 4-cylinder. And I don't believe when you start breaking them down, even when you talk about Chargers and Hellcats and all, you can get a fucking... I can get the cheapest version of this same car and look just like you.
Just like you, yeah.
I just can't go as fast.
Right.
But you can't do that with a Corvette.
I see what you're saying.
If you pull up next to me in a Corvette, now I may have a model of a Corvette that's faster than yours, but yours is still fucking fast because yours is a high performance vehicle.
Right.
I just may have bought, because there's Z06 Corvettes where the V8's bigger. There's some, but you can't get a Corvette without a V8 in it.
I see what you're saying. All right, because I just wondered that, man. Because I'm like, how you call that a Mustang? But it is what it is.
Yeah, because they've already been broken down to 4-cylinders.
Right.
Now you can get a Saline Mustang or a Cobra Mustang or whatever that's
the Shelby,
fast. The Shelby that's fast as fuck. But I can also buy this motherfucking bullshit 4-cylinder Ecotech Hydro Boost ass little stupid ass car that looks exactly like your extremely fast demon of a vehicle. Now, until we drive up and down the street, a motherfucker just looking at us.
Can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
Except for the little insignia, that little writings on the back, if they're there.
These Mopar niggas with these Chargers and these Challengers and all this shit, man, these niggas is taking the red eye symbols and putting them on shit that ain't that, and the scat pack and shit that shit ain't that. Niggas, you can order that shit offline and put it on anything.
That's true.
Now, I mean, when it all boils down, we got to hit the gas so we can tell who's real and who ain't.
Right.
But if we just in a parking lot,
you never know.
And one thing I know, bitches don't care about the details.
Oh no, that's what niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
Those are dick swinging measures.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So if you spent $70,000 on your goddamn red eye, and I spent $22,000 on my charger and another $5 in stickers and decals, we gon' fuck the same broad. If she doesn't know nothing about cars. If this shiny object is what's gonna get her, we on the same playing field.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we're going to go race, you got me.
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm a car guy, so I'd never buy the lower model.
Right. Now I see what you're saying.
But yeah, man, it's like niggas back in the day used to take the Caprices and make them Impala clones.
Yeah. Yeah. That is true.
And if you didn't know no better, then you didn't know no better. Now, car guys was like, what the fuck? But if you didn't know no better, you didn't know no better.
Know no better.
Yeah.
That's like what's the ones, the Crown Vics, Marauders, and LTDs. Mm-hmm. You don't know no better.
Yeah. But that's why I say the Corvette is like the only real American muscle
that still exists, really.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You cannot buy one that's not fast as fuck. You can just get fast as fuck and faster than fuck, but you can't get
ludicrous speed.
Yeah, you can't get less than fast as fuck. Like you can't.
There's no downgrade.
You can't get a 4-cylinder vet. Like you can't.
Somebody's gonna do it.
No, they won't. Chevy won't allow it to happen.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they just won't happen. Because it's like the Corvette is like their
the staple.
I won't call it a staple because who knows if it's the biggest money maker, but it's the iconic. Yeah.
For Chevy, because you can't really think of nothing else that they, you know what I'm saying, that's above a Corvette on a.
Well, because everything else has been broke down. Because if you think the Malibu was a fucking sports car, it was.
Yeah.
The Malibu was the Nova.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was a sports car.
You're right.
The Impala was a fast car. This was a fast car. Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I just kept seeing one, and I was just like, man, why I keep seeing these Mustangs, these electric Mustangs on top of that?
I understand it fast. I'm from understand the trucks are fast, though.
Okay.
Because they got a Mustang truck, and they got I think they are available regular and electric.
Oh.
If I'm not, don't quote me.
Understood. But that seems to be the electric push in our era right now.
But the electric push is real. I think GM, which is all of Chevy, all of Cadillac, all of Buick, all of Oldsmobile's gone. Buick's the one that's still around. Yeah, and there's a couple other things. Yeah. Hummer, like all that's GM. GM's entire lineup is supposed to be completely electric by 2026.
Okay.
You're not even going to be able to get a gasoline vehicle from GM. And most of these other companies are right behind them.
My thing is just up the trippage. Up the
they working on that.
Yeah, on the battery and shit.
They're working on that.
You know what I mean?
My thing is though, I'll never buy one because I ain't sure if I can put any music in it. If I can't put no music in it, I can't have it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I need it. I need my tunes.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I need my bassage. Yeah, because all the music is set up to run on a 14 max volt situation.
Right.
What type of voltage is these goddamn things putting out? I can't put this shit in here.
Right.
If I can't get my boom boom booms right, I don't want it. But and I know that was selfish, but that's what it is. Man, you remember the man that the nigga in California that was trying to join ISIS? Do you remember that story? It was a couple years.
He was just by himself?
Yeah, he tried to join ISIS.
Nah, I don't remember this one.
All right, bro. California man who tried to join ISIS was sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Damn.
He reportedly told jurors that if he was acquitted, he'd try once again to join the terrorist group.
Why is he in America trying to join ISIS?
I don't know, bro. Bernard Augustine, 25, represented himself during his 1-week trial and told jurors that if he was acquitted, he'd try again to join the group. Investigators said Augustus made plans to travel in February. Yeah, that's when it happened. In February of 2016 to Tunisia from San Francisco with the goal of joining ISIS. He allegedly spent time watching ISIS propaganda videos that glorified the group's violence and Googling questions like how to safely join ISIS. Augusta went through with his February 2016 trip to Tunisia, but before he could cross the border into Libya, he was detained for 2 years and then returned to the U.S. in 2018. During his trial, Augustus allegedly testified that he still wanted to join ISIS and described videos of the group beheading Syrian captives as good and really cool. He said that he wanted to help the group by providing English language voiceovers for their videos.
He wanted to be a fucking Foley artist for ISIS. That's his career goal.
This nigga got a dub and a joint for that shit, bro.
So, like, he really didn't do nothing, but said what he was gonna do, and they locked him up.
Well, he tried. He went. He flew there. They had him in custody in Libya for 2 years.
They should just let him go. We need to understand what they saying. I'm tired of reading words. I want some voiceovers. I want dub, not sub.
Oh my god! I'm assuming that there has to be some type of terroristic laws that prevent you from going to do that as a citizen, and I'm assuming that's why he went to the joint. But
I'm pretty sure when he first gets there, they gonna kill him off top.
But this is the thing.
Like, you American.
Yeah, this is the funniest. My niggas' aspirations and goals weren't to go help them conquer other countries. It's none of that shit. My niggas simply wanted to be a translator.
That's it. An overdub. Wow.
He got 20 years for wanting to be a translator.
He's trying to do a good service. You know, when all them people was trying to hop on them planes last year and they were landing gears and all that.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
He was probably watching the TV like, no, you must stay.
I'm trying to come translate this for you.
We're going to cut off all your hits. And I'm going to translate all of this. So America will know.
Oh, my God.
Oh, let me quit for
Yeah. Don't come fucking with us, man. We don't want to join that.
That's hilarious.
We don't want to join none of that shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bro.
He want his 7 virgins, I guess, when he get to heaven.
That don't even sound fun.
It don't. It don't.
Listen, bro.
Sounds like a bunch of work.
I know. I'm assuming you, at some point in time, took someone's virginity.
Yeah.
I did, too, a couple of times. And it's not fun.
It's a bunch of rigmarole you have to go through.
It's not fun. When I was watching the thing the other day, that nigga said, he said, I like my pussy a little ran through. He said, I like my shit a little weird for the world.
Yeah.
He said, look, give me a little bit of that, goddamn it, done been around a few times.
Nothing wrong with that. Ay.
Yeah. And around the world, and ay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that don't even sound fun. What an inexperienced motherfuckers.
Sounds like a bunch of motherfuckers gonna be jealous of each other too.
Yeah.
You got to hear all that catty talking and shit.
Now you're everybody's first. And they got soul ties with you. And all that other weird shit that happens.
We're virginity sisters.
Oh my, no.
And they have a reality show about that.
No.
They be fighting and shit.
No.
It's called The Flavor of Fuck. In heaven.
Hey, normally we do like a little secret thing so we can go on a break. We're going on a break. I'll see you in a minute.
Yeah, so this week on Florida, man, we got first up Mr. Stephen Michael Haley. All right, so I ain't got too. They wasn't acting up really this week in Florida, but it says Florida man tried to eat, flush drugs, arrested for drug trafficking. Deputies say. It says a Panama City, Florida man faces drug trafficking charges according to the Bay County Sheriff's Office. Deputies arrested 50-year-old Stephen Michael Haley at home. When investigators showed up to search the house, they said Haley ingested some of the drugs, then tried to flush cocaine down the toilet.
He was trying to get rid of that shit.
Investigators seized more than 119 grams of fentanyl, more than 200 grams of cocaine, and more than $5,000 in cash, ammunition, and drug paraphernalia.
And they was getting it on.
Yeah, it says Haley was arrested and charged with trafficking in fentanyl of more than 28 grams, trafficking in cocaine of over 200 grams, tampering with evidence, keeping a public nuisance structure, possession of ammunition by a convicted felon, and failure to register as a convicted felon, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
All the fun shit.
All the fun shit. And that's it on him. And so they didn't really do too much weird shit in Florida.
I got one. My Florida man is Larry Gardner.
All right.
He's 62. He is facing charges of aggravated assault and armed burglary.
At 62?
At 62.
Aggravated assault?
My man was caught butt naked breaking into his neighbor's sliding glass door with a gym barbell.
He was butt naked?
He was butt naked, and he broke the glass and was breaking in. And then when one of the other neighbors confronted him, he turned around butt naked with the barbell. He yelled, "I'll kill all of y'all." And then when he turned back around, the owner of the house had got there, and he subdued the 62-year-old naked man with a barrage of smacks to the face. He said he smacked him. He smacked him 5 to 6 times until the naked man fell to the ground, and they were able to get the barbell out of his hand and restrain him till authorities got there.
I know why it was a slap too, because you can reach with a slap. You can't really reach with a punch.
Ain't nobody trying to get close to your naked ass. Your naked old ass too.
When you said subdued him, I'm thinking like he wrestled him.
Nah, he bapped that nigga till he smacked that nigga till he gave up.
He smacked him naked.
The article said a barrage of smacks to the face.
That's crazy.
Hey, he smacked fire out of the buddy. Oh, he smacked fire out of the buddy.
I wonder how much that bar. How many? You said 25 pounds?
No, it was a barbell, so like 45.
Okay. He couldn't swing that motherfucker. No, he came up as Gandalf the naked, got smacked around.
Yeah, so that's it for my Florida man.
This is an unnamed one. It's luggage thief.
Oh shit! Right.
What does it say? Clearwater Beach, Florida. A Florida man is facing theft charges after allegedly stealing someone's luggage at a hotel.
Okay.
Then he's caught wearing the victim's clothes.
Yeah.
Clearwater police arrested Mark. Oh, his name. I'm sorry, Mark Brienza. Last weekend after they said he found a luggage ticket at a Clearwater beach restaurant. Then took it to the nearby hotel to claim the luggage. Officials said the victim saw the suspect riding on a bicycle wearing some of his clothing. Brienza was he was later arrested and charged with grand theft.
Nigga thought he had a lick.
How do you know that this your shit though?
He went pick up some suitcase. He probably had some shit that's exclusive or some shit.
He just riding around with it, flaunting that shit.
He says, "Is that my Gucci jumpsuit?" That is my Gucci jumpsuit. I had my name stitched on the tag.
He's on a bike.
Hey, once upon a time, niggas stole a bunch of my hats when they broke into my house. And all my hats, I think I've told this story here before, all my hats had Casper Ellis Drive stitched on them.
Right.
Are you familiar with Mitchell and S?
Yeah.
Alright, you know Mitchell and S, they make hats and jersey sports.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell and S has a really fancy cursive signature for the name.
Okay.
So I used to get all my hats. I get Casper Ellis Drive stitched in the same font and size as the Mitchell and S.
Right.
So if you weren't like paying attention, you wouldn't quite notice it. But if you look, you're like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
300 hats. They all said Casper Ellis Drive on. Niggas broke in my house, stole a bunch of other shit, and stole all my hats. And I'm under the impression they threw them away because I never saw them anywhere. I think them niggas just did it to fuck with me.
Probably.
But the Mitchell and S hats, bro, was like $45 a piece.
Yeah.
And then it was an extra dub to get the stitching.
Ooh.
Nigga, and I had like 200-300 of them motherfuckers, bro. You talking about thousands of dollars worth of fucking hats.
Hell yeah.
Stole them all. Stole them all.
And could never wear them.
Stole them fucking all.
Unless they went on vacation.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Running around this bitch pretending to be Casper from Ellis Drive.
Taking pictures and shit.
Taking pictures. Raggedy bitch.
doing old starter commercials with the hat.
Yeah, raggedy motherfucker.
First you flip the hat.
Then you bend the head twist that.
Oh shit. Melanated mag, I guess.
Yeah, it's time for a little melanation. I'll go first.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, my first one goes to. You watch Power?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
But you've seen everybody fussing about Power, right?
Yeah. I liked Power when I first watched it. Then I just didn't grasp onto it because I didn't have, was it Stars? Yeah.
So you know who Tariq is?
Yeah, the boy. Yeah. The one that everybody be getting mad at in real life because he played the character so damn good. Yeah.
All right. And I'm mad at him right now. I'm mad at
he got his own show now, right?
It's Power.
But I mean, it's his own stories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm mad at him right now. He's a fucking idiot on that one.
Damn. I thought he grew up.
Nah, man. Fuck Tariq. But the young man's real name is Michael Rayne Jr. Michael Rainey Jr. Him and his co-star on Power, which is the white boy that is his college roommate that he runs his business with.
So that's kind of like his Tommy?
Yeah.
Okay.
His real name is Gianni Polo Launch. They have launched their own production studio. 22 Entertainment, which will produce films, TV series, and multimedia ventures.
That's dope.
So he's taking the money from his time as Tariq St. Patrick, that raggedy bitch, and putting it in, and he's doing some entrepreneurial shit, man. And him and this guy, like that's if you look at the picture, that's them on the left, and like in that bubble is them on the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they've clearly like hit it off in real life.
He kind of looked like a dude from Hang with Mr. Cooper. Not Mr. Cooper, the Steve Harvey show. Bullethead.
Bullethead, yeah. He do look like Bullethead.
Bullethead.
But yeah, so yeah, them two young men, man, get a melanated mag. Well, half a melanated mag, because his other half is, they like a vanilla swirl melanated mag.
The gray area.
Yeah. But it's enough nigga in there to be considered.
Yeah. Especially with everybody mad at him, shit.
Yeah.
He might as well get nigga of the year.
Nah, he is nigga of the year. Fuck Tariq St. Patrick.
I got
Fuck Mary J. Blige, non-acting ass either. Two raggedy ass.
She was good in something.
I love her. Mary J. Blige ain't never been good at no acting ever.
What movie was it?
None. Ever.
She was like a detective.
And that movie was trash.
I was trying to think.
She had a movie called Body Cam, nigga. She ain't even had but 3 lines. Them 3 lines was horrible, nigga.
This one, she was like a.
And this one, in the Body Cam joint, she was a cop who saw like a murder on the body cam footage, and nigga, it was trash.
Oh, I think it's a sci-fi movie.
I remember that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, trash. I remember it though. She was like one of like a basically like a female Men in Black type situation.
Yeah. I can't remember what the fuck it was now.
Trash. Actually, the show was good. Her part, trash. Trash.
Okay.
Trash. It should have came out Monday morning when they pick up trash. And I love Mary. I love Auntie Mary. I've loved her for a long goddamn time.
And thanks for that Super Bowl show. So I'm happy about that.
Man, I love Mary. I love her to death, but she just don't need to. Acting ain't part of your portfolio, Mary.
All right, let's get out for because I don't want.
I ain't forgot when she sang that chicken song for Burger King. She's got them shucking and jiving. She might as well put on Bojangles shoes. I ain't forgotten. I love you, Mary. I ain't forgot though. I ain't forgot. You might as well get some muscle. You might as well. Yeah. That bitch sang a whole goddamn diddly about how good that motherfucking nasty ass chicken was at Burger King. Where the fuck it was.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And that nigga got her paying alimony. Goddamn it, he can't. She just doing anything for the check.
For the money.
Yeah,
she'll be a Popeye's chicken next. Her and that fake black owner. Paul Mooney said, "Who is this black bitch?"
Yeah, who is this black bitch? Because that's she don't own no goddamn Popeye.
I got Victory Brinker.
Okay,
that's her name. She's confirmed to be the youngest opera singer in the world.
That's dope.
At age 7.
And she's black?
She's black.
That's beautiful.
It said, well, I don't know why they said 7 years old, then they started off like this. I don't know who the fuck writes this bullshit, but it makes sense. But it says a 10-year-old girl named Victory Brinker has been confirmed to be the world's youngest opera singer.
Shit. My bad.
It says Guinness World Records confirmed the record on Thursday, saying Victory achieved this feat as a 7-year-old.
Oh, okay. She must have been doing it.
Yeah,
and they just catch a wind.
It says according to Guinness World Records, the child protege showed off her vocals in 2019 when she sang in 8 performances at the Pittsburgh Public Theater's Lights and Legends show.
Oh shit!
Victory, who participated in season 16 of America's Got Talent, can also sing in 7 different languages.
Jesus.
Yeah. It says Victory has appeared in several other popular shows, including NBC's Little Big Shots, Dr. Phil, and Wonder Drama.
Okay.
No, excuse me, Wonderama.
She's making her rounds.
She's also performed the anthem at NBA, NFL, and MLB games. The young star released her first album, The Wonder of Christmas, last year.
Okay.
Yeah, Victory Brinker.
All right, Victory.
Only 10 years old.
She was named properly. Somebody had a vision. Somebody had a vision. My next one goes to a young lady by the name of Rayne.
Okay.
She's from Atlanta. She is graduating high school at 15 and will be attending Spelman College at 15 years old.
That's what's up. So she get to stay home. The Spelman's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's the all-girls school?
Yeah, because Morehouse is across the street.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It just depends, I guess. Like, I think they go back and forth between both of them.
Well, Morehouse is the men's.
No, it's the men's. But I'm talking about don't they go in between each other?
I don't know how they do.
Okay.
I know Spelman is the women's college, Morehouse, and they're across the street from each other.
Right.
So if you want to get some Spelman pussy, you just walk across 3rd Street or wherever the fuck they at.
They got to fuck in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well, yeah, that would be the political way to do it. Park on the street, fuck in the car.
Yeah. In the middle.
In the middle.
That way y'all can say y'all on
right on the yellow line.
Yep.
But shout out to her.
Nah, that's a big shout out.
For that.
15 years old, graduating early like that, and going to college.
So shout out to her.
I got a doctor. Woo, these names.
Man, my next one's name is so crucial. I have not been looking forward to it.
Oh, man. This one is Dr. Yeah, okay, I spelled it right. Dr. Tafadzwa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay. Dr. Tafadzwa Mandiwanza. That's her name.
Jesus.
All right, so.
What's this?
This Zimbabwean woman.
This is my name I call out to you. No. No.
I see.
What's your name? That is my name I call out to you now. Why are you crying?
This says this Zimbabwean woman is Ireland's first female pediatric neurosurgeon. It says in the article, a black woman.
She Irish nigga?
Mm-hmm.
Irish?
No, she's from Zimbabwe.
Okay, she just lives in Ireland. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It says a black woman is the first woman pediatric neurosurgeon in Ireland, according to the Irish Times. It says from the time she was 3, the lady, I'm not going to say her name again, who grew up in Harare, Zimbabwe, told her father that she would become a doctor. Originally, she had her sights on becoming a heart doctor.
Fuck hearts, yeah.
But changed her mind after surgical training at Cork University.
She said, "Fuck all that."
Hospital where she performed a subdural hematoma.
Oh shit!
Which is a procedure.
That's brain shit, ain't it?
Blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a procedure that alleviates pressure from. Well, you're right. From the brain by draining the blood. So we're both right. She says, I was 25 and I had to drill holes into the skull.
Yeah, skull to release the pressure.
Yeah, to open the lining of the brain, let out fluid, which lessens. You just said it lessens the pressure. Mm-hmm. The procedure took less than an hour, but I was amazed, and I could even do it. I could do it even if the register was scrubbed up next to me the whole time. The registrar, whoever the fuck that is.
The head surgeon.
Okay. And then it says now she's the first black pediatric neurosurgeon at Temple Street Children's University Hospital in Ireland.
Alright.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Dr. Mandiwanza.
Yeah, black Irish motherfucker, you.
Yeah.
I got a dope one. Her name is Kananji Brown Jackson. And Miss Katanji Brown Jackson. And Miss Katanji Brown Jackson is actually Judge Katanji Brown Jackson.
Uh-oh.
And she is officially the first black female justice, which is the highest judge in the land.
That's the one that was elected by Biden, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's official. The Senate voted 53 to 47, making Ketanji Brown Jackson the first African American woman ever confirmed to sit on the country's highest court. So shout out to her.
Big shout out. And fuck them other 47 motherfuckers.
Fuck them 47 niggas. Them was the ones that was voting against hanging being illegal.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Because if they were still voting and saying that hanging shouldn't be illegal, they damn sure wasn't voting for a goddamn female black judge.
That's crazy.
Sick motherfuckers.
Is that one of the death penalty?
Huh?
Is that a death penalty? A hanging?
Oh, no.
I don't think they do hangings no more in the death penalty.
But them niggas wasn't voting for it. They was
no, I know.
Yeah, they was voting for it to not be considered a federal crime.
Right.
They wanted their hangings to be able to stay in state. Because if you got caught hanging a nigga in that state, the motherfuckers that they had in their pocket could fix it.
Right.
But if you make it a federal crime, that takes it out of their jurisdiction. Mm-hmm. So they've been voting for 72 years to make hanging not a federal crime.
Bullshit.
Surprise, motherfucker. It's federal now.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Large fry, motherfucker.
Open your ass, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Oh, are we on the weeklies?
Yeah, it's that time. I only got one of them joints.
I got two. I started him off. Yeah, I started him off. This one is a Gregory Hickman, 29 of Memphis.
We on Weekly Fecals, if not to get y'all misconstrued. We no longer talking about black excellence.
No more positivity.
Melanated mag. We talking about straight bullshit.
Yeah, like I said, Gregory Hickman from Memphis, 29 years old, was convicted last week of raping and impregnating an 11-year-old girl in 2016.
Oh, my Lord.
So the victim's mother said in her testimony that she noticed her daughter appeared pregnant in October 2016.
And she's 11.
Mm-hmm. The daughter told her mother, Gregory Hickman, had raped her earlier that year. According to the district attorney's office, Hickman walked the victim home from a store, redirected their route, and raped her in the Bushy area. The victim said Hickman threatened to kill her if she told anyone what happened, as they usually do.
Yeah.
This is all what the DA's office says. It says, according to the district attorney's office, the victim gave birth to a baby in December 2016.
Oh, my God.
And DNA testing confirmed that Hickman was the father. So on April 1st of this year, Hickman was officially convicted. Why did it take so long? The district attorney's office said it took the jury less than 20 minutes to find him guilty. His sentencing is going to be scheduled for May 12th.
I hope they put that nigga under the penitentiary.
And then it says, according to the district attorney's office, Hickman has another pending rape case involving a 13-year-old victim who is his girlfriend's daughter.
Jesus Christ.
So like we talk about the motherfucking on online dating, you got to watch these weirdo motherfuckers too who you let in the house, man or woman.
For real.
You know what I mean? We're not
You can't just be happy because some motherfucker love you and all that old weird shit. You gotta check niggas' credentials.
Boy. And
you
don't leave your kids around nobody like that.
Yeah. So you gotta peep the motherfucking signs. You got to pay attention to what these niggas got going on.
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Alright. I got one. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I got one, bro. Mine goes to, this bitch's real name was Lewisha.
Okay.
Lewisha.
Yeah.
Lewisha Lavanya Browning.
Sound like a dish.
Doesn't it? This raggedy bitch got on the news pretending to be the little boy that fell off the roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
Pretending to be his cousin.
What did she do, though? Because I didn't even want to look into that.
Bro, she just got on the news with a whole story like, cuz called me, and I sent him some money to get into the park, and now I feel so bad. Bro, she just got on the news lying. The family was like, we don't know this bitch. She ain't no... Bro.
Why would she do that?
Yeah. Says 14-year-old's family, a 14-year-old boy who passed away after falling off the ride. Family said they don't know this woman and she is not his cousin. She makes up this story on the news for clout and money.
Okay. I see how she getting money. Donations and GoFundMes and all that bullshit.
Yeah. She made up a whole story, bro. And then come to find out, like, she was a stripper and did some other stuff, and the strip club fired her and a bunch of other, yeah. And then the strip club had a night to celebrate her firing. Cause you know, you know how it go, bro. Like it's national news to us, but if it's local to y'all, like everybody there, like, bitch, what?
They probably been waiting for her to fuck up.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, she's stupid for that one.
It's sick though. Why would you pretend to have any level of communication and relationship with that boy when you know his goddamn family is grieving? Right. And if you pull up the news story, bro, she just on that motherfucker lying away. Damn. Just like a 3-minute little interview, nigga. Her just telling bold-faced ass lies.
Why?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Raggedy bitch.
Damn, yeah. Well, back to freaky things.
Very freaky things.
I got Lenise Escobar, 22.
Okay.
MS-13s.
Yeah, that's the Mexican.
Little Devil. Licked blood off. This is her name. Little Devil.
Her name is Lord Devil?
Yeah. Licked blood off of her lips as gang members hacked and slashed teens to death with machetes, knives, and tree branches.
Oh my God.
It says a 22-year-old woman called Diablita, or Little Devil, is accused of luring 5 teens to an MS-13 massacre, reportedly licked the victim's blood off her lips as members brutally beat the young man. She's now facing charges of helping lure the teens to their deaths.
So she basically told them, y'all try and turn it out. And they say, yeah. And they followed her. Some niggas beat them all to death and killed her and cut them up and shit.
This is what she got. She lured 20-year-old Michael Lopez and his friends. 16-year-old Justin, I can't say his last name. 18-year-old Jorge Tigre. And 18-year-old Jefferson Villalobos.
Okay.
To a planned massacre in Long Island, New York in 2017. Escobar, according to prosecutors, led the 4 to a local park after telling MS-13 members, one of whom was her boyfriend, that the teens had mocked them. Oh, so he was mocking the boys. It says when the group arrived at the park, Escobar reportedly crouched down low to the ground and smiled as the teens were hacked and slashed to death with machetes, knives, and tree branches.
Jesus Christ.
As the blood spurted,
she licked it off her goddamn lips.
Yeah, she licked it off her lips. Witness Elmer Alexander, he's a 15 who was lured to the park but who was able to escape, testified that there were at least 8 or 9 gang members involved in the bloody attack.
But they wouldn't get away.
Yeah, it says they covered their faces with sweaters. They came and formed a semicircle. They told us to get down on our knees, don't move, and whoever moves dies.
Jesus.
He said, I ran because the first words they said that they were going to do, that they were going to die. They were going to kill us, and they had weapons. I took off running, and there were 2 people who started to follow me. Thank God I managed to escape.
God damn, Jack.
Yeah, I still got more. It says the U.S. Circuit Judge Bianco, whoever that is, said that Escobar knowingly lured the unsuspected victims to a prearranged location in the central Islip Woods or some shit I can't pronounce. Islip Woods, where they were murdered with machetes, knives, and tree branches.
I'll try and get some pussy.
Yeah, they said that 4 of the members of the MS-13 gang are carrying out the brutal murder and who carried out the brutal murder, they're awaiting trial in connection with the case, while 2 other members who have been already sentenced to 50 and 55 years in prison. Escobar's defense attorney said that she did not realize that the victims would be killed when she drew them to the park. Yes, you did, bitch.
Yeah, you knew it was about to happen.
Yes, you did. You was licking your lips and shit.
Yeah, you thought they had a nice little laugh and giggle when they was chopping them niggas up.
Hell yeah.
And now they talking about sending your steward ass to the joint. Now you know what happened.
Yeah, so
damn didn't know what happened.
You gotta watch out for these cute motherfuckers too.
Stay off them date naps.
Cause she ain't no ugly motherfucker.
I bet she wasn't.
This her picture right here.
Nah, she's gorgeous.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah,
stay off these date naps and watch out for beautiful Latino women to try and get you to come to a dark alley.
Boy, you gotta watch that shit.
Hey, with that being said, it's been one.
Hell yeah.
Episode 44.
Yep. I'm that guy PM.
I'm Big Cass.
And hey, this is episode 44 and we out.
I'm about to go to sleep.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.